government set to establish Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. 25 political associations submit application to become political parties. China accuses United Kingdom of violating international law after sanctions over Ukraine war. In sports, Super Falcons beat Cape Verde, qualify for WAFCON 2024. This is the MLC TV Global News reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the Confluence state of Nigeria. I am Jennifer Odimayo. Thanks for joining us. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello has announced the establishment of the state's Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. Governor Bello made the announcement during the flag-off of federal government's grants for vulnerable ones at the Glass House, Government House, Lokoja. Governor Bello said it is to align with the vision of the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which aims to uplift 50 million Nigerians from poverty annually. Our reporter tells us more.
Governor Yahaya Bello commended President Bola's visionary approach and genuine commitment to combating poverty in Nigeria. The governor highlighted the various initiatives undertaken by his administration to reduce and eliminate poverty in Kogi State, which include free education in primary and secondary schools.
I thank you for renewing the hope of the people of Kogi State. Indeed, Mr. President, the First Family, the Vice President, the APC are indeed happy with us in Kogi State. And hence, that's why Mr. President mandated Dr. Peter Edu, the Honorable Minister, to be here in person and flag off this particular program. We appreciate you. Because of this, we need to key in properly into this program. And to be able to key in properly, we must be able to have that ministry and agency that will be relating directly with her.
Governor Bello also announced the creation of an additional ministry to domesticate what the federal government is doing to reduce poverty in the state.
I am, by the special grace of God, the executive governor of Kogi State, I am still in charge and I'll be in charge to the last second. I hereby create the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Kogi State.
Governor Bello expressed confidence that the governor-elect Ahmed Usman Ododo will build on the achievements and strengthen ties with the federal and local governments for the overall welfare of the people.
By the grace of God, we are going to appoint another commissioner to man that ministry. We are going to send an executive bill to the Kogi State House of Assembly for the creation of Kogi State Social Investment Program Agency. We will send it along with the budget to the House, and we will be expecting expeditious consideration and passage. I will sign it into law and put all the structures on ground before I will hand over to Ahmed Usman Ododo. I promise you that we will continue to do everything possible to touch the lives of the citizens of Kogi State, especially the vulnerable in our society, the women, the indigent, the youth, and of course, everyone as far as Kogi State is concerned.
The Minister for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Edu, congratulated the beneficiaries and commended Kogi women for their unwavering support for the APC-led administration at both the federal and state levels.
First, I bring you greetings from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president who is in charge, and a president who is committed to seeing that he can pull Nigerians out of poverty. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has given himself and his entire team a very, very great marching order to ensure that 50 million Nigerians are pulled out of poverty. And he intends to do this by carefully selected programs that are directly targeting the very poor and vulnerable in society. These are programs that are targeted at the lowest people in society, those who cannot even afford $1.95 a day, people who are living below poverty line. Our programs are directed at them to see that we pull them out of poverty. Renewed hope is here. Our dear governor, we want to thank you for how well you've led this state for 8 years. We want to thank you for being an exceptional leader. We want to thank you for helping your people to be happy people. Kogi people are one of the happiest set of people in Nigeria. We appreciate that effort. You are a grassroots governor, and we pray that the incoming governor continues as a grassroots governor, a man of the people.
She noted that beyond the grant for the vulnerable groups, the federal government had implemented over 20 social programs targeting poverty alleviation, food security, and human capital development.
We've also left the main capital to come to the suburbs to be able to see the actual poor people and the conditions they live in and what we can do to support them. We've seen several businesses, petty traders, and we have supported them now. So we have given them support, transfers, grants to support their little businesses and expand on those businesses. Beyond this, we'll be coming back to give a rural skill acquisition program for them that would be able to directly impact on them, teach them skills, and help them to be able to fend for themselves. We are hopeful that the support that we've given to them today will enable them grow their petty businesses into bigger businesses and support their families, especially their children, to go to school.
The minister revealed that as part of the inaugural phase in Kogi State, a total of 3,000 individuals benefited from the program. In their separate remarks, the State Commissioner for Finance, Budget and Economic Planning, Asiwaju Idris Ashiru, and Head of Service Hannah Odio, commended the federal government and Governor Yaya Bello for the numerous initiatives to combat poverty and socio-economic inequality and enhance security in the state.
We also make sure we also reduce poverty by ensuring that we empower the people. By the time you empower people, you are reducing poverty and you are also coping insecurity. We spend a lot in our budget in areas of human capital development. 30% of our budget goes to education. That is to ensure we are able to move people out of poverty. When people are not educated, it's a big challenge. Also ensuring that there is food security in the state. Once there is food security, you are ultimately solving the problem of poverty. I must congratulate the people of Kogi State for the effort the government is doing in ensuring that the herdsmen and the farmer class is put on hand. Just last week, a large sum of monies in billions is already with the state for the purpose of helping the farmers and all our people who are into livestock.
Today we are rejoicing again because we have a caring government, right from federal level to state level. They are so caring that they want to cater for our needs under the prevailing harsh economic conditions. It's good to note and to realize that we are not abandoned. They want to take care of us, especially the vulnerable groups, so that they are helped out of the present predicament.
Beneficiaries commended the federal government and promised to use the money for their businesses.
I sell small things at home. In fact, I'm happy with this grant that you want to give us. God will bless our president. God will guide him, guide our Kogi State governor, and I will continue to pray for them.
God will bless our president for us and bless our Hajia that brought us here.
I thank our president that he gave us this amount of money. I pray that she will help us again and give us another one.
I want to thank them for this, the 20,000 naira they give us. May God bless them more than this in Jesus' name.
The grant for vulnerable groups is specifically targeted at the most economically disadvantaged members of society and provides each with a cash sum of 20,000 naira only. I am Faith Abdul-Ghaffar reporting for MLC TV.
Engineer Abdulrahman Asipita Salawu has been appointed Vice Chancellor of the Confluence University of Science and Technology, Osara. Engineer Abdulrahman replaces the former Vice Chancellor, Engineer Salawu Sadiku, who has left the services of the university. The appointment of the new Vice Chancellor is with immediate effect. At his unveiling in Lokoja, the Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Wemi Jones, expressed optimism that with his track record of achievements, Engineer Abdulrahman Salawu will surpass expectations by taking the university to greater heights. The new Vice Chancellor is an accomplished scholar, a professor of materials and metallurgical engineering, and an active member of the technical and implementation committees that brought the COSTECH in 2020. He is currently a visiting engineering lecturer at COSTECH. The National University Commission, NUC, has approved the 25 courses presented by the Kogi State University, Kabba, for its takeoff. This development has paved the way for the commencement of students' admission into the institution as a precursor to the takeoff of academic activities. The Obaro of Kabba and Chairman, Ogun Area Traditional Council, His Royal Majesty Oba Solomon Dele Owoniyi, made this known at a special Thanksgiving service held at Ekwa Church, Kabba. Oba Owoniyi said the state governor Yaya Bello informed him that contractors were at work at the university campus to prepare it for the commencement of academic activities. He said the governor also assured of his administration's commitment towards ensuring the smooth takeoff of the institute before the new government assumes office next month. He added that a special allocation of 200 million per month has been approved for the university and that disbursement has taken off with immediate effects, among others. The Arewa Youth Consultative Council has condemned the recent airstrike during a Maulud celebration in Tudumbiri area of Kaduna State and called for an end to the killing of innocent civilians in the north. The president of the council, Zaid Ayuba Alhaji, in an open letter addressed to President Bola Tinubu and Vice President Kashim Shettima, labeled the airstrike as an unforgivable crime against humanity. The letter urged an immediate investigation and disciplinary action against those responsible for the actions and demanded compensation for the victims and an authoritative apology. The letter, titled "Enough of the Repeated and Reckless Killings of Innocent Civilians in North Nigeria," expressed deep shock over the incident, emphasizing that such civilian casualties from aerial bombardments had occurred previously but were often overlooked when happening in the north. The council conveyed the grieving messages of the northern people, expressing hope that the leaders would understand the public anger, frustration, and mass outrage. And on politics, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says 25 political groupings have submitted applications to be registered as political parties. This was revealed by the chairman of INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, in a message to the Needs Assessment of Political Parties in Nigeria presentation held in Abuja. A national commissioner and the chairman of INEC's Information and Voter Education Committee, Sam Olumekun, said the 25 political associations apply to be registered as political parties because political parties are functioning well in the country. The Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, while speaking through Senator Victor Ume of the Anambra Central Senatorial District, said Nigeria's political landscape has changed significantly since the country's return to democracy in 1999, stressing that the change is due to the persistent effort of many institutions and stakeholders, including Nigerians and political parties. We'll go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
Malachi TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. And on crime, Nigeria's Vice President Kashim Shettima has given his endorsement to the adoption of a non-kinetic approach to address insecurities in the Southeast region, complementing other ongoing efforts by security agencies. The endorsement came during a courtesy visit to the presidential villa by a delegation led by Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives Benjamin Kalu. The Peace in Southeast Project delegation presenting a proposal and inviting the Vice President to the project's inauguration advocates for a kinetic solution to the challenges in the Southeast region. Shettima emphasized the advantages of employing a non-kinetic strategy in handling the security situation, asserting that it would prevent the region from being engulfed in an enduring conflict. In his address, Benjamin Kalu underscored the necessity of a non-kinetic strategy to effectively address the security concerns in the region. And on the foreign scene, China has accused Britain of violating international law after the United Kingdom announced new sanctions targeting individuals and groups supporting and funding Putin's war machine. China's embassy said it firmly opposes the sanction and has warned that any action harming China's interest will be met with a firm response. In a statement, the embassy insisted that Beijing has remained objective and fair on the war in Ukraine and urged the UK to correct its mistake and withdraw the sanctions on Chinese firms. 46 new sanctions were announced by the UK, and the list of targets include businesses in China as well as firms in Belarus, Serbia, Turkey, and the UAE and Uzbekistan. Next is sports. Let's join Jonah Malik.
Hello and glad to have you on Sport Update on MLC TV Global News. I am Jonah Malik. Thanks for joining me. The Super Falcons of Nigeria have qualified for the 2024 CAF Women's African Cup of Nations WAFCON in Morocco. In the Tuesday second leg playoff, the Falcons defeated Cape Verde 2-1 to progress 7-1 on aggregate. In the first leg of their encounter, the Falcons defeated their opponents 5-0. Teams who have already picked qualification tickets for WAFCON 2024 are champions South Africa, Botswana, Democratic Republic of Congo, Ghana, and Algeria. Other teams who have also booked their qualification tickets are Zambia, Tanzania, Senegal, and Mali. Still on sport, a football player from Ogun State, Sadiq Adebisi, has died after collapsing during a training session at the Dina International Stadium in Ijebu-Ode. The player was reportedly training with other football players on when the incident occurred. When his teammates saw the 34-year-old collapse to the ground, rushed him to a state hospital in Ijebu-Ode, and despite heroic effort by hospital professionals, he was pronounced dead same day he was taken to the hospital. The state police public relations officer Omolola Odutola confirmed the occurrence and revealed that the deceased brother Ganiu Adebisi had approached the Igbeba police division to demand the corpse for burial. And that's all on sports updates. I am Jonah Malik reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thank you, Jonah. For the latest entertainment news, let's join Joy Dada.
Welcome to the world of entertainment. I am Joy Dada. In Africa, popular Yoruba actress Bisola Badmus has opened up on her battle with a brain disease called encephalopathy. Encephalopathy is a disease that alters the mental state, leaving one confused and not acting like they usually do. This was made known in a post on the actress' Instagram page during her birthday celebration. Badmus disclosed that she had been battling the disease for over 1 year. In a heartfelt post on Instagram, Badmus thanks the Almighty for her life and acknowledged the support she received from her family, friends, industry colleagues, and business associates during the trying period. And on foreign scene, American pop star Taylor Swift has joined her compatriots Jay-Z, Rihanna, Kanye West, and Diddy on the list of billionaire musicians. According to Forbes, she's the first musician to achieve the feat solely based on her songs and performances. Forbes recently updated Taylor Swift's net worth to $1.1 billion via their website. Forbes noted her fortune includes more than $500 million in estimated wealth amassed from royalties and touring, plus a music catalog worth $500 million and some $125 million in real estate. Billboard had earlier reported that her 2023 Eras tour is expected to cross $1 billion by the end of the year. Meanwhile, adult film star Sophie Anderson has died at the age of 36, according to reports by her friends in the film industry. Sophie's death comes just 2 weeks after her boyfriend Olivia's death. More paid tribute to Anderson in a post shared on social media, which featured a compilation of videos of them together going for a run in the woods. Anderson became best known as adult film star, a duo formed with fellow porn star Rebecca Moore after their pair went viral in 2018. Thanks for joining me, Joy Dada, reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you, Joy. And that is the size of our package. Do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, MLC TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV 2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Egbiravabe MLC TV. Instagram, MLC TV. X handle, MLC TV, and TikTok, Malachite_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join MLC TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It is MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Jennifer Odimayo. Thanks for watching.